Okay guys, it's been a while. It's nice seeing you guys again. So today's video is just kind of going over what's been happening in my life lately. I went to Panera Bread. My sister has a Panera Bread subscription. If she pays $12 a month, she's able to get free drinks at any time every 2 hours of every day. She obviously does not go every 2 hours, so there is a Panera near my house. What I do is whenever I need caffeine now, instead of going to Caribou, Starbucks, and wasting like $8, $9, I go to Panera, sign in with her phone number, and then I go get myself juice caffeine. The reason why my life has felt like it's been in a funk lately is because of not being able to find work. So I graduated from my UX design program back in March, and I remember I was like talking about it on my channel, like, oh my god, I got my certificate, I am a UX designer. And then all of a sudden there was a huge IT recession where everybody in IT, software engineers, UX designers, anyone in this field was getting fired left to right. And it really upset me that I felt like it was just the worst luck ever. And I applied to almost like 300 plus jobs, y'all. I'm not even kidding. But I changed career coaches, so I'm working with someone else now. I feel like I'm getting a lot more from working with her than I ever did with my past career coach, because she's so helpful and she was really teaching me how to tailor my resume for each job. And I don't know if it's going to help me or not, but I'm very determined to make it work. I feel like because I did a 1-year program, I felt like I was entitled to what they promised me. Like basically, I was promised career stability, financial stability from doing my UX design program, but then I just felt like I finished the program, applied to like loads of jobs, and then it was just like wrong timing, I guess. I feel like I was at a certain point really upset that I could not get a job in my field, but I have been considering doing masters, like getting a master's in a different subject that can get me financial stability, because I feel like the problem is I know the economy right now is not its best, and I hate that feeling that I feel like I'm working backwards, like, or just going back to where I started. Like I tried my best to get myself out of a bad situation by working hard, and sometimes I feel like working hard isn't really helping me. That sounds so negative, but I don't know how else to put it. It feels like I'm back in square zero. So like when people are like, oh my god, you finished your program, you must be making bank, you must be making like 6 figures right now. Oh, you're a UX designer, you're trained, you know how to do design. Like, oh my god, I'm so proud. And then it's like, I hate that feeling that I can't really control what's going on in this world. Like, I think that's what's frustrating me. It's like, okay, I tried to take charge and take control of my own life, but even then, I can't really control it. So I think that was my issue at the end of the day. So like right now, I've kind of just accepted, like, okay, I'm still going to look for jobs and apply and push myself, but if I have to get a part-time job somewhere, I better not see not one of y'all making fun of me or laughing at me for doing it. Like, so I've been considering going back to school, but this time maybe getting a master's degree. But at the same time though, I don't want to force myself to get a master's degree if I don't have to. Like if I don't have to willingly put myself through loans and debt, like I'm not gonna do it. So I was considering master's degree programs in my state, and I'm telling you, there's like 300, or 300 is a little dramatic, but let's say 150 different master's degree programs that you can do. And I'm sitting here like I have no idea what master's program I could possibly do, and I'm looking through them and I'm like, damn, like I don't know what to do. So I feel like the problem is I hate that feeling of rushing myself to make another big decision, like doing another program, another degree, just because I'm not happy with where I am right now. Like I hate that feeling so much. So I've been telling people just like back it off, leave me alone, let me figure things out. So basically that's what I've been going through these last several months. The reason why I haven't been posting or being transparent on YouTube or just like not posting my life and things like that, it's because of that, like the genuine fear of my future, what's going on. I feel like another thing people don't talk about is when it comes to YouTube, I never want to be that YouTuber that is only popular or only makes content based off of the things that I have in, like maybe clothes that I have, makeup that I have. I don't want my channel basically revolving around items and things, because first of all, I can't even do it even if I wanted to, because basically I'm not at a financial situation where I can be like, oh, let me go to Barnes and Nobles and buy like 10 hardcover books and like go there and then like show you guys my TBR or like a huge library collection in my room. Mashallah to people who have that, but it's like whenever I watch content, there's a part of me that's kind of like, I'm really happy for you. I'm genuinely happy that you can go to Starbucks every single day and get yourself a large drink with extra cold foam, or you can go to Barnes and Nobles and get like 10 books in one sitting, or you can go H&M and get $500 worth of clothes, or you can go and get groceries. Like, oh, I just feel like I want to go get groceries for like 400 bucks, or I'm gonna go to Sam's Club and bulk up. It's like, when I see that happen, I can't help myself but feel like, not envy though. I'm not wishing that they don't have those things. Don't get it twisted. It's more like, I feel like there's such a huge gap now, especially in today's climate. There is a huge gap between viewers and influencers. Like, you know what, I don't think I'm making any sense, but basically, like, I have to constantly worry about finances. And I thought, you know, I made this video 3 years ago when I was 23. And I was talking about how I don't know where I'm going. But when I was 23 and it was COVID, and I felt safe because at least everybody else was going through the same feelings that I was going through. But right now, I know I'm not alone though. So that's why I'm starting to feel a little more comfort in the situation. But it's like, I know I'm not alone in feeling like, okay, I'm like lost right now. I feel like I'm in a dark corner. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I know I'm smart. I know I'm capable of many things in this world, but it's like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I just genuinely can't figure out how to make it, you know, like, but I know that it's in my future. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell myself like, oh, I already give up. Like, I'm never gonna give up, ever. Like, ever. I'm never gonna give up. So no, but it's like, I think my headspace for the last few months was just like, not entitlement, but just like expecting that, okay, I've worked hard. Where is the reward? Like, what do I get for working hard? And then somehow, some way, I've associated YouTube with fun, things that I shouldn't do. Oh, why are you making a YouTube video? You should be applying to more jobs. Or, oh, why are you making YouTube videos? You should be cleaning your room. And basically, I realized there was something wrong with my mindset. Like, I was regressing to a negative headspace, and I was like, okay. But yeah, so as you can see, this is a new setup. I switched rooms with different siblings. So I share a room. I've always shared a room with one sibling, and we've always had the green room, the room that I painted sage green. But one of my sisters moved out for college, and my brother, he's a teenager, and it's in our religion, basically, if you're not Muslim, that siblings of the opposite gender should have their own space, especially after a certain age, like when they hit puberty. So for my brother, we made sure, like, we needed him to have his own room. So that's why I basically moved into this room. So that's the new setup, y'all. I like this room because it has natural lighting, and it's 5 p.m. and the lighting here is really nice. So, and the lights are closed and everything. So I really like this room for that. And yeah, me and my sister have been liking this room. As you can see, that's the bathroom. And I'm telling you guys, I get so mad. Like, I don't like the fact that there's a bathroom in this room, because one time I came upstairs and it was like, I literally smelled hot, y'all. Like, I smelled crap. Like, I don't know what I can say. I literally, it smelled so bad in here. And the person who took a fat dump didn't turn on the fan. They didn't turn on the fan. They just closed the door and just left. They didn't turn on the fan and leave it on. I would much rather you leave the fan on for me to turn off. Like, wallahi, I'd rather have that. But I just remember, it was like, I think within the first 2 weeks of moving into this room, and I was like, you know what? I actually want to move back right now, this very second. Like, I was ready. I was like, ooh, no, we are not doing this. Like, I am not staying in this room if it's gonna smell like hat. Like, I'm not moving into this room if it means I'm gonna deal with people but not turning on the fan. I feel like it's too much. Like, I don't like the fact that this is like a bathroom that a lot of people like to use. But yeah, the room has been really messy lately. It's just like, I feel like I'm kind of paralyzed, if that makes sense. Like, I have so much to do. Like, I have clothes to wash, clothes to hang up. And on top of that, our Wi-Fi was cut off. Story time. Apparently our Wi-Fi just boom, shut off, right? So my mom calls our Wi-Fi company. I don't know if I can say it, but basically my mom calls them and then she hands the phone to me because he was telling her to like fix the modem, and my mom didn't know what a modem was, so she was just like, yeah, she hands the phone. So I'm like, oh, okay, what are we supposed to do? And then basically he tells me what to do. It doesn't work, and then he's like, oh, okay, unfortunately we're going to call somebody to come to your house in 3 days to come fix it. So he basically said, oh, you guys are not gonna have no Wi-Fi for 3 days. So then today was the day that the man was supposed to come and fix the modem. So he comes over, he tries to fix it, and they said it was like from 11:30 to like noon. So he was only supposed to be there for half an hour. They were basically treating us like, oh, we weren't following the directions through the phone, but I did follow the directions. Like, I did do exactly what he told me to do. So when the guy came in, he strolled in as if like he just had to do what they told me to do 3 days ago. But when he came in, he went outside, he came back in, and then he said, oh guys, I'm really sorry. Apparently a different Wi-Fi company cut your actual cable from outside, underground. And I was like, oh, okay, what? So like my mom was upset. I hear her in the living room telling the guy, oh, what are we supposed to do? There's people who are in school, we need Wi-Fi. And then I talked to him, and I'm telling my mom, oh, chill. But I'm talking to him, and I'm like, what's going on? And then he's like, oh, so somebody cut the cable from the outside, and now we have to order a cable, and it won't come for another 3 to 7 days. For the last 3 days, I've been living off of LTE. I've been living off of hotspot, and I cranked that hotspot because I never use mine. So I'm like, okay, the Wi-Fi people are gonna come fix it in 3 days. It won't matter. So I've been using my hotspot to use my laptop. And then now they're basically saying there's this cable that somebody cut from a different company, and we need to contact the higher ups and bring you a new cable replacement. Now we have to wait a whole week or to a week and a half without Wi-Fi. And the problem is too, my mom, she loves watching TV. She loves her shows. When she's done with work and stuff, the last thing she needs is to go home and feel like she can't even like watch her shows. And she is always watching Criminal Minds. She's always watching CIS. She loves, what's her name? Pink Glasses Lady. Loves that girl. And it's like, it's so crazy because it's like I have siblings at home and we're just sitting here like, and I think the problem is too, that when companies like this go through mistakes, they expect us to be so forgiving about the situation. But then when we don't pay, or like if we don't pay for a day, we're a day late from payments, boom, they cut it off. Like they want us to be understanding and patient over a problem that's not our fault and still pay a week and a half worth of Wi-Fi. Basically, I don't know how I'm gonna upload this video. I have to like edit it at home, go to the library. And I'm telling you guys, I can't say which city I live in, right? But I'm telling you, my library is so annoying, y'all. When I tell you, every time I go to that library, there is no room at all. Like they used to have study rooms open, first come, first serve. So you could just walk in, open an empty study room and like study, right? But apparently there was a huge fight that happened at our library where some teenagers decided to like become WWE wrestlers and break the tables and all that. So then the library decided to lock all of their study rooms, and you have to go up to them and give them your driver's license or ID and be like, hey, I wanna use one of your rooms. And basically there are people who go to the library at like 9 a.m. sharp. They get a room, they put their backpack in there, and they don't use it. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I understand if like you just need to go talk to somebody or do something with somebody, but I just find it so petty that there are people who get a room from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and they don't use it. Like there was one time, I remember I went to the library at like 1 in the afternoon just to apply to a few jobs, just to get a little motivation. I sat facing one of the study rooms and somebody had their backpack in there, room locked because they had the key, but they were not there. And I was at the library for 4 hours, y'all, and that person was not there. And I was just sitting there like, well, damn, like I understand if like maybe you're like looking for books or something, but like why get a room if you're just gonna be petty and not let other people use it? Yeah, it's just weird. Anyways, so I could go to a coffee shop. I got to a point where it's like, you're literally charging me $8 for a cup of coffee. Like, there's this weird energy about tips now, especially from baristas. I used to work as a barista and I used to get tips a lot because I was a decent person and I gave good service, okay? I remember I went to Starbucks to get, you know, the iced chai with pumpkin cold foam because it's good, y'all. It's so good. But when I heard $7 for a medium drink with cold, like pumpkin cold foam, I didn't even ask for extra. I was like, $7? And then the lady would like said, oh, this is optional, but kept looking at my screen, like expecting me to give her a tip. And the minimum tip they had as an option was $1. Like, girl, please, like, do you not know what times we're living in right now? Like, why are you asking for $7 and trying to make my drink $8? I went to Chat Time once. I went to Chat Time and I waited in that line and I got myself a large mango green tea with popping boba. Very typical calm drink. And it used to be $5.80. When I tell you, they said $8. $8. And one time, I was really craving it because I was at the Mall of America, and whenever I go to the Mall of America, I try to get myself that mango green tea with popping boba because it's not anywhere else where I live, and I really like their popping boba. So I went there and I got myself a large mango green tea with extra popping boba, and they said $9 something. $9 and? Like, this drink is not a meal. Why am I paying $9 and something else? Like, I don't remember what the cents were, but I just remember it was outrageous. Like, how are you gonna tell me that I have to pay $9 and more for a drink? Girl, please. Like, and I just remember I was so upset. I was like, damn, like, I'm not, and the thing is, like, I was about to cry. Because the thing is, like, if I was going to get sushi upstairs, so if I was going to, like, that new food court upstairs and I got myself a meal, that's like $11 or $10 or $12, okay? And you're sitting there like, okay, that's reasonable. But why am I paying $9 and something for a drink? That is absolutely crazy. But it's not even just that. I just feel like things are just so expensive nowadays. And like, whenever I look at my camera, like, and think about YouTube, I'm like, I'm not in a positive headspace right now. Like, I'm just mad over everything costing so much money, you know? Recently I got paid because I work part-time, and basically I went to Walmart because I did not have enough hair care products. TikTok is my op, okay? TikTok was like, oh, if you have low porosity hair, listen up, this is how you take care of it. And personally, I've been in a different hair care journey. Like, I've been really trying to push myself to take care of my hair, and I was telling myself, like, listen, just because you wear the hijab does not mean you get to ignore your hair's existence. Like, I was like, you know, I want to really like go home, take off my hijab, look in the mirror and feel cute. Like, there was a point in my life where I feel like, you know, when you're a teenager and you're hijabi, nobody cares about their hair. Like, I didn't. I was just like, my hair was in some raggedy bun. Like, my bun looked like one of those like 80-year-old grandmas, you know, hair, dry hair sticking out and everything. Like, I did not care about my hair. It always looked messy, dry, malnourished. So I was like, you know what, let me take care of my hair. So as soon as I got into my hair care journey, I was really upset. And I literally spent almost my whole paycheck on hair care products. Let me show you. So I bought a sugar scrub. I've never used sugar scrubs because they all have perfume in it, and I had eczema for years, but now I don't have it anymore. So I saw a lot of videos saying that if you have like dead skin and you want to really deep clean it, use a sugar scrub. So I ended up buying one. I've been looking at this sugar scrub for like 4 months because personally I don't think people understand the level of cheap I can be. Like, I refused. I would look at it at Walmart, take a good look and walk away because I'm like, no, I'm not buying it. But then I was like, Asma, you need to love yourself. You need to take care of yourself. Stop being a stingy weirdo and go buy this. And I bought it. And $6, yo. So I saw this video from this one girl. I saved her name and everything. And she said to buy a leave-in condition. No, not leave-in. A deep conditioning treatment. Because I haven't deep conditioned my hair in months. And I can feel like that's the reason why my hair hasn't been thriving, if that makes sense. So I bought myself this. And I was so sure because of Pantene. I was like, oh, it's going to be cheap. It's not going to cost too much. This was like a good $9, $10. So upset. I was trying to, at the checkout section, self-checkout, I was thinking about just like calling one of the representatives to remove that one. And then there was this conditioner that they said oh, it's a really nice conditioner, it really softens your hair, it doesn't weigh down your hair, it does a really good job. And me personally, I've never cared about conditioner like that. Like, I would buy a really cheap conditioner because I never thought conditioner mattered. You just need it to detangle your hair, right? So I was like, you know what, you need to love yourself, Usmo, so go buy this. Stop being stingy with your money. So I bought Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight. I don't remember how much this was, but I remember it was past 10 bucks. Was it 13? I remember. A different TikToker was like, oh my god, this leave-in conditioner was amazing, it helped her grow her hair. And you know, she did not have this on our Amazon storefront, okay? So whenever I see people on TikTok being like, oh my god, this product's amazing, blah blah blah, and it's on their Amazon storefront, I don't believe them for a second, because I feel like TikTok has become the new YouTube, where everybody's swearing up and down that a product works and stuff. So there was a girl who was like, use this, and the reason why I bought it is because of the people in the comments. So like, you know when someone on TikTok has like only like 200 likes, but there's like 50 comments being like, oh my god, you're so real, I love that product, or somebody saying like, don't tell people, don't tell the world, it's my secret. I was like, hell nah, you stingy. Like, the comments were shady, y'all. The comments did not want me struggling with my hair, they did not want me to know that this leave-in conditioner is a very cheap quality leave-in conditioner. And I was like, nah, I'm trying this. So then I put it in my cart. Like, I'm telling you, things are expensive. This used to be $3-4. What is it? Dr. Teal's Himalayan salt. I used to use this for like when my feet used to swell, like when I would stand at work all the time, or if I was just like having a really rough day. And I was told when I had eczema to use Himalayan salt on the body. I've been using it for years, like way before it became a trend. I think I've been using it for 6 to 7 years. So I would always buy myself this pink Himalayan salt, always. But when I went to Walmart, when I bought this, and I took a good look, I had to rub my eyes and everything. It went from $3 something to $5.87, like basically almost $6 for that bag. But you know, I like it, and I feel it feels really great to use it. So I was like, you know what, forget it, I'm gonna buy it, I'm still gonna use it. So I bought it. The last thing I bought really sent me over the edge, y'all. This, I don't know how much it was, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I remember, I think it was like a few years ago, I started using this Nivea lotion, and I never stopped. I will never not use this lotion after taking a shower and stuff, because it just smells good. Very easy application, simple, whatever. This was $9. Who told Nivea that they were so special? Like, Nivea, you're not that special. Bring down your price, because it's outrageous. I mean, they're saying new size, more value, but like, you're increasing the price and adding more into the bottle. Like, that's not giving me more bang for my buck. Like, you're just charging me more for a bottle. And the thing is, it's very hard to find the original scent, because they try to promote the one with almond oil, jojoba oil, rose, and it's like, those don't smell good. Or like their cocoa butter ones, shea butter ones, like they like to really push those, but nobody wants that. Everybody likes this original scent because it smells really good. $9 though? $9? I just realized my sunscreen finished and I have to buy a new one. But then it's like, how much are they gonna charge me? $20 so I don't have a white cast? Anyways, let me not talk about the cost of things, because it just makes me very angry. Let's talk about something else. I want to talk about the fact that I've been able to clear my acne. So if I look here, so what you're looking at right now is just acne scarring from like 2-3 months ago, before my acne started to clear up. But basically, if you can see, there is no hormonal acne no more. It is gone. I went to a different dermatologist. She's Muslim. She said, you have hormonal acne, do you have it on your back and chest? And I was like, yeah. So then she recommended me this product. I'm not going to show you the bottle obviously, but it's spironolactone 100 milligram, and she gave me 3 months worth. And she basically said, take it every day around the same time if you can, and then come back to me in 3 months. So I haven't taken it every day, but like this month, I mean today, like basically I started my period a few days ago. And when I tell you, normally I have a fresh wave of hormonal acne just like everywhere all over my face fresh ones on my back. Like, it's okay. If you're a man watching this video, just click out. But it's like, if you're a woman, it's normal, okay? Hormonal acne is hormonal acne. What can you do? But basically, I got really upset because I'm like, okay, all these years, I just needed somebody to give me spironolactone and tell me to take it. And basically, it's been balancing my hormones. It's not something that is like made to actually like get rid of your acne. It's something that balances your hormones. And I've had hormonal acne since I turned 18. So as soon as I turned 18, 19, boom, I've had hormonal acne all the way till now. And now my skin is clear. And I've had even my siblings be like, oh, your skin is really clear now. And this is honestly the first time I've been able to like leave the house without no makeup and feel like proud of it, you know? Because like I've never had my face look like this since I was a teenager. Like, the last time my face looked like this was when I was like 16, which was 10 years ago, okay? 10. Basically, without the acne scars, like, this is how my skin used to look 10 years ago. And I just had to start taking pills for, what, 2 months now, and my skin's clearing up? Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Right now, sometimes I go to sleep without washing my face. Or like, it's been days of me not wearing any makeup because I just genuinely don't feel like I have to wear it anymore. Like, nowadays, I just like walk out of the house without makeup whenever it's like not a special event. I feel more confident when I'm in karate now, because like sometimes in karate, when my acne was getting really bad, I would put on makeup that morning knowing that I had karate that night, and then go there with a full face of makeup. And now I'm just like, oh, well, I have karate, so I'm not gonna wear makeup today. Like, I would never think like that until now. One of my sisters was the one that really pushed me to go to the dermatologist. Y'all could literally like hit the door on your way out. Like, I was like really genuinely getting so sick and tired of doctors in general. Because every time I go now, they're like, oh, well, you're overweight. Your BMI is too high. You're overweight. Oh, you're struggling because you're overweight. Like, stop talking about my weight, first of all. I have lost some weight. But I'm just saying in general, like, like I just got so sick and tired of doctors just being like, oh, if you just exercise every day, I do. If you stop drinking, like, what's it called? Soda, I don't drink soda like that. Maybe once every 2 weeks. Oh, if you eat healthier, yes, I do. Are you sure you exercise an hour every day, 5 days a week? Yes, I do. I'm not lying, I do. And then they think I'm lying. I'm like, bruh. Or like, oh, you need to wash your face every day. You're not taking care of your skin. Yes, I was. But I'm just so sick and tired of going to the doctor and feeling like I'm gaslit every time. Like, whenever I see an event, right, and they're like, oh yeah, there's this event, like Muslim event or just any event period, oh, but the entrance fee is 50 bucks or 30 bucks. I'm just sitting here like, why are you making it inaccessible? Like, who has $50 just lying around? So there was a speaker that canceled, but I got my money back. The thing is though, I really like this speaker, I really do. So I don't want people like to put 2 and 2 together and like come after that speaker. Like, I remember I saw her during COVID and she was so funny. I really loved her topics. She was very inspirational, right? But it was like, when she was planning to come to Minnesota again, I was so excited. Like, it felt like Eid. I was like, oh my god, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming. And then when I saw the ticket prices, I was like, that's crazy. Because I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's because there's a lot of speakers or people in our community that are very like disconnected, if that makes sense, from financial struggle. But it's like $50. Like, I remember I told my siblings, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's coming, she's coming. And then they were like, how much is the ticket? 50 bucks. The silence. My siblings were like, I'm not going. I don't have 50 bucks. And literally, it's like, I hate that feeling that you can't really experience fun things in Minnesota without breaking the bank. And then it's like, if you don't have the 50 bucks, or if you do have the 50 bucks, but you have to be responsible, like, okay, oh, either use it for food or use it for the speaker. Me, I'm always down for experience. So I was like, you know what? Who needs food? Who needs food? I was like, I haven't seen the speaker in years, 50 bucks, and I put that money down. But then when I got that refund, y'all, I was like, my money. I got my money back. But then I was still upset that it was canceled, the event was canceled, but I was just like, expecting $50 from people, and in this climate is crazy. Like, I don't know why expect that much money from your audience, especially if a lot of them are college students or young adults? Like, some of us, mashallah, like, you know, Somali girls are living it up. Like, a lot of us are successful. We've made it. We have like established careers. So $50 doesn't mean much, but there's still a large percentage of us that are trying to make it in this world. That when you say 50, you're like, ooh, 50. And then it's like, it's not just that. It's like every time I see an event and they're like $30 for this, 2 weeks later, $20 for this, 4 weeks later, $60 for a career event. It's like, I understand that you need to invest in your future and invest in things that matter. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to money is a very sensitive topic for a lot of people, because I just feel like there's a disconnect between leaders in our community and just regular people. And yeah, but yeah, last thing I want to talk about is this September and August, what has been keeping my mental state in a very happy place is a game called Stardew Valley, and it's like so much fun. I'm on year 3 and I still haven't fixed the community room. Like, I don't know what it is about that community room, but I deadass cannot fix it. Like, now all I need is red cabbage, a rabbit's foot, and oak resin, and that's it. I just need 3 more things and I cannot find it. I looked on Google and I was like, where am I supposed to find red cabbages? I never saw red cabbages in the 3 years I've been playing this game. I can't find it. And they were like, oh, go to this fancy cart that comes Wednesdays and Sundays to see if he'll sell red cabbage seeds. So I go there every Wednesday and Sunday and I pull up and I'm like, hey dude, where's the red cabbages? Nope, he never has it. Never ever. And then it's like rabbit's foot. I finally upgraded to a deluxe coop to raise a rabbit. But apparently, if you're nice enough to that rabbit, it will give you a rabbit's foot. But it's not likely. It's only like a 20% chance. Even if I feed it every day, I can't get a foot. Like, anyways, I was trying to get oak resin because I was like, okay, I found an oak tree. I had that thingy-majigger, that wooden thing, and I stuck it in. The whole time it was a maple tree. And I went on Google and I was like, okay, what's the difference between a maple tree and an oak tree? And they were like, okay, this is what an oak tree looks, and I stuck it in and it turned out to be maple. And I'm like, I don't want maple syrup, I need oak resin. So I waited 8 days in this game to get oak resin, and then I go to that tree all excited, and then the whole time it was just maple syrup. Anyways, but yeah, that game has been really fun. It's been a great way to distract myself, like especially when I don't want to read, I don't want to draw, I don't want to be creative in that sense. Like, I just want a distraction from the world just for a few hours every day. So Stardew Valley has been really fun. That's all I have to say in this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna spend the rest of my night, my evening, cleaning this room and then editing this video. I'll have to go to the library to upload it, so I'll try to be sneaky, go to the non-fiction section or something, hide between like the aisles. Not that dramatic, but I'm hoping that I have to drive to a different city that has less people, that has a different, like, I have to, oh my words today, I have to go to a different library that has less people, and there's a higher chance of getting a study room so I can edit my videos in peace. Because today I went to the library and I saw a librarian slowing down behind me looking at my resume, and I'm like, girl, please, like, why are you slowing down? And I looked back at her and then she started walking away quickly with her cart, and it's like, girl, you don't need to look at my screen. Like, I know it's interesting to like snoop into people's phone screens and to their laptop screens, but that was some nosy stuff. Like, imagine if I was editing myself and she was watching me do that. Like, girl, bye, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like, I feel like people are just nosy people, so I need to go to a different library and figure that out. But yeah, it's been crazy, y'all. But I'm hoping this video just gives you a small distraction from the world. I hope like you don't take what I'm being vulnerable about. I hope you don't take what I'm being vulnerable about as like, oh, woe is me. Like, I promise, like, I know that I'm doing so much better than a lot of other people in this world. Don't feel pity for me. Nothing. Like, but yeah, I hope this video gives you a good laugh, something, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.